I am Al Gore. I used to be the next president of the United States of America.
He once fancied himself as the most powerful man in the world. Now he's on a mission to save it.
Our ability to live is what is at stake.
If anything is going to serve as a wake-up call on global warming, it's an inconvenient truth. Showbiz spoke with Al Gore about the film, which will have you hoping desperately it's all made up.
I wish it were wrong. I wish it were exaggerated. But unfortunately, it is true, and the scientific community has endorsed what's in this movie.
The film documents the former vice president's travelling roadshow, ramming home the message that humanity is a ticking time bomb, and Australia is not immune.
Here in Australia, you're seeing the risks to the Great Barrier Reef, shortages of water as predicted, getting worse with warming, Category 5 cyclones becoming much more common, fires becoming much more frequent, larger, more costly. All of these things have been predicted for years as a consequence of global warming.
In fact, we're singled out in the film as one of just 2 advanced nations who've refused to ratify the Kyoto Protocol.
I do think the Australian government is wrong, as I think my own government is wrong. And I think that if Australia changed, it would put enormous pressure on the United States to change, because we're the only 2 countries in the world that have abandoned the effort to solve this crisis.
If it's all true, the world is in big trouble. Ironically, those who say it's not end up reinforcing Al Gore's point. The truth really is inconvenient.
There really is no debate. There are a few flat earth types who, many of them get money from the big polluters, and yet the rest of us really have a moral obligation to listen clearly to what the global scientific community is practically screaming from the rooftops now. We are putting the future of human civilization at grave risk.
An Inconvenient Truth opens this Thursday.